emails and messages ki sir, wherever I have been invited as a chief guest, ki send your PowerPoint presentation so that we can either upload it or approve it before we. And I, for one, have total disliking for the PowerPoint presentations. So today I'm going to share my views in my series of talks on getting you persuasion and presentation. And I say, call it PowerPoint presentation is nothing but a slide show stupidity. Most PowerPoint presentation, my friend, that I have seen are somewhere, or those people who are watching. If I'm sitting in the audience and I look at them, so all those people, they actually swing between boring and being pathetic. The object of any message that is transferable. The object of PowerPoint is to reinforce the message of the presenter. I think that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. But what happens? Your entire attention is diverted towards the PowerPoint presentation and you stop listening to the person who is addressing you, convincing you, trying to convince of the ideas he is talking about or getting his way. So to create a powerful presentation that is engaging and compelling, I have my own views. And in those views, I say that don't. You see, there is an old sales joke. You must have heard it already. Those who are in sales and marketing, that don't buy yet. I have not finished my presentation. Now, although this scenario is amusing, if you use PowerPoint during a sales presentation, yes, you have been in the similar situation of shifting or dwindling between being, I said, boring and pathetic. So, when you want to make an effective presentation, I feel, don't even think using a stupid clip art and that any 12 years old kid could find. It makes you look like a rank amateur. Use your own clip art or photos, or use nothing, simply add an unexpected personal funny photograph to generate engagement, to generate little laugh, little smile. Make a verbal point and reinforce it with a slide, not the other way around, I feel. And don't ever say, this one is a little hard to read. Slides are free. Make one or two of them, nothing more, nothing less. Don't have your slides ever spin around or have moving text. It is a total waste of time. I've seen many slides, they're moving text. Who is going to read? And matching this, some people can read it, some people cannot read it so fast, and the message is just gone. And most importantly, if you have a compulsion of making PowerPoint presentation, then don't put more than one point on a slide. And after once you show the slide and see the effect of it on the audience and count the laugh, at least one for every 5 slides. If there is at least one laugh every 5 slides, you can count on one other thing. Money. And definitely use a white background. All other colorful background, they are not good, they are not effective. The fancy ones are distracting, my friend, I feel. Too many pop-ups, too many colors, and they actually serve no purpose. And use the font impact, I would say. See the master screen. for the presentation and shadow the types. Emphasize words by blowing them up a few point sizes. Make them a different code if we if, and I generally use red. If you're laboring over one slide, then you're trying to make work. Delete it simply. It was probably a weak point. Use slides that tell a story rather than relate a fact. The stories are the most powerful part of this any conversation, or the when you want to get your way, any part of convincing process. The rule is simple. Facts and figures are forgotten, my friend. Nobody remembers. The stories are remembered and retold. And then ask yourself, are your slides engaging? Are your slides engaging? There are two kinds of slides, my friend: engaging and distracting. Review each slide and ask yourself, how engaging is this slide? If it is not engaging, then why are you using it? Are your slides asking questions or making statements? Remember, my friend, questions promote conversation. How many of the claim that you make in your presentation by PowerPoint or verbally are backed up by the proof, my friend? Incorporate little video testimonials, clips throughout your slide presentation to back up and prove that your claims are real, they are not fictitious. My friend, there is nothing better than a verbal one-to-one talking. One can use PowerPoint slides only in support to show things and authenticate what you are talking, and which helps in getting your way and convincing people. Convert the time you are wasting watching the television rerun and use it to develop your memory to convincing skills in tune with your audience needs and desire. PowerPoint presentations, I think, is a waste of time and should be used to the minimum. I call it slideshow stupidity. Thank you very much.